History tells us that huge feuds end with blood and tears. But that's not the whole truth. There is a lesson that has been buried for over a century. A story of the Great War, when bitter enemies held a truce. Not for generals or for treaties, but for a single song and a single game of football. This is the untold lesson of humanity. The story of how one small act ended a huge feud. The year was 1914. Europe was a vast, muddy battlefield where soldiers lived and died in trenches just meters apart. For months, they were bitter enemies, trained to kill one another without hesitation. But then, on Christmas Eve, a beautiful sound pierced the cold. A German soldier began to sing Silent Night. Slowly, a soldier from the British side responded. Soon, more voices joined in, turning a song of peace into a shared moment between sworn enemies. Imagine it. They climbed out of the trenches, wary but hopeful. They met in the no-man's land, a place of death, and exchanged small gifts, a cigarette, a chocolate bar. And there, they did something that changed them forever. They played a game of football. HUGE Christmas Truce of 1914 teaches us that even in the greatest of conflicts, our shared humanity can break through. It reminds us that hatred is taught, but compassion is a universal language. The story ends not with war, but with a question that echoes across time. What if peace is not an impossible dream, but simply a conscious choice? What small act of humanity can you do today to end a feud, big or small? The power to change the world is not in weapons, it's in your heart. Subscribe to Paths to Peace to discover more untold lessons from history. Let's choose peace together. The true journey begins now.